Hello from Yongtai County for the start of Stage 2 of the 2014 Tour of Fuzhou, the second of 3 days of racing. Yesterday, a flat day for the sprinters, but today, the mountains awaited the riders outside of the city as those sprinters who won the jerseys yesterday found themselves questioning whether they would be able to hold on today.
今天，然后我们的主要战手不是说保我这个白山，因为我是相对来说偏向。
Personally, I don't think I have the advantage to keep the white jersey for today because I'm a sprinter, and today is a very hard climb stage. But we still have some good climbers in the team, so I hope, after the stage that they could get my white jersey, and we can still hold this honor in our team. Yeah, and that's basically what we're gonna do today.
我们也会为这方面然后做努力，也会积极的配合。
While the stage wasn't terribly long at 133 kilometers, it was a very difficult day when you factor in the climbing. The riders started almost immediately after leaving the city, heading to the first Category 2 KOM, coming 74 kilometers into the stage. They would then do a U-turn to hit the first sprint at 92 kilometers before returning back to the start city and heading up a different climb, a very difficult 20-kilometer long Category 1 climb. This is where the race would be decided. The riders gathered to great fanfare at the starting line as the leaders' jerseys assembled at the front with Boris Shaplevsky of the RTS Santic team in the yellow jersey. It was no secret that Shaplevsky would probably lose that jersey as the big sprinter would have trouble on the climbs. It started with the breakaway that was initially 6, was then whittled down to 5, and pretty soon got a 2-minute gap over the field. Those 5 riders included 2 Chinese riders, Zhang Xihui of the Giant Champion System team and Guangtong Ma of the Hengzheng cycling team. Also included in the break were Enver Asanov of the Synergy Baku cycling team, Ferdiken Sanli of the Torku cycling team, and Hamid Shirasasan of the Tabriz petrochemical team, who would take the first KOM of the day on a Category 2 climb. Just under 20 kilometers later came the first green jersey point sprint of the race as Guangtong Ma outsprints the other 2 riders. Sanli narrowly avoids a motorcycle there on the left side, just saving it at the last minute with great bike handling skills. Then things started to fall apart very quickly as a steady stream of riders started going out the back of the field, including some very strong climbers. This would bring the field to the second and final KOM of the day, the Category 1 climb, coming about halfway up the final climb to the finish line. It was the Torku rider Fateh Kellis taking maximum KOM points, and that would be enough to put him into the lead as this is the first and only Category 1 KOM climb. Nobody saw what was coming next as the Iranians dominated the final climb with Team TPT. It started with Mirsamad Porsaidi taking the stage win, then a minute 12 behind him, his 2 TPT teammates Amir Kolatazog and Gadar Mizbani sweeping the stage podium with the top 3.
今天就是前面由于突围出血，体力消耗的非常大。
When the race started, so I was in the breakaway group with the other 4 riders, and I spent lots of energies in it. When we facing the first climb, I sprint too early, and Iran Dabray's rider was in front of me, so he had a little advantage and took the first place. Even that was a little advantage, but it shows some experience, so shows some lack of experience of mine. So I learned some from it. I hope next time if I have a chance, I will do better.
他赢我只是微弱的优势，然后经验方面还是有点不足。
So in a shocking performance, TPT sweeps the podium, going 1, 2, and 3. Alois Konkovsky of the ASC Dukla Praha team held on to the green jersey after his solid performance yesterday. Fatih Kellis of the Torku cycling team moved into the polka dot jersey presented by Champion System after winning that Category 1 KOM earlier on the day. The Chinese rider Lu Jianpeng of the Hengzheng cycling team got the white jersey as the top Chinese rider in the general classification, and of course Mirsamad Porsaidi moves into yellow with a commanding performance on the climb. Heading into the final day, he looks unbeatable in the general classification. What a day it was here in Fuzhou with just 1 day remaining for Stage 3 tomorrow. This is Brad Soner with 7 Cycling at the Tour of Fuzhou.